shines most days, good vibes both ways. Good lives make good smiles on the faces of my people with their SoCal style.
Come on, gather round if you wanna get down with the high tide vibes and the low down sound.
I got the beat in my head as I'm walking down the street like a film score is playing and it's just for me. I'm a really nice guy when there's clear blue skies, but you don't wanna push me if you know what's wise. You don't wanna see me when I'm wilding out, if the claws and jaws come out. Come step to me and you better watch your back. I keep it calm, keep it tight until I crack. And then it's lights, camera, action, face the black. Say farewell, say your prayers, say goodnight, 'cause that's alright.
It's a good day to be a palm tree like me, blowing in the breeze, easy as you please, mellow as the sea. Living my dreams, going with the flow, don't paddle upstream.
If I'm on dry land, I want my feet in the sand. If I'm getting tan, want my hand in your hand. If I break a sweat, then I'll go for a swim. You wanna make a bet, I can make you get in. I'm a really nice guy when there's clear blue skies, but you don't wanna push me if you know what's wise. You don't wanna see me when I'm wilding out, 'cause the claws and jaws come out. Come step to me and you better watch your back. I keep it calm, keep it tight until I crack. And then it's lights, camera, action, face the black. Say farewell, say your prayers, say goodnight, 'cause that's alright. And you'd better watch your back. I keep it calm, keep it tight until I crack. And then it's lights, camera, action, face the black. Say farewell, say your prayers, say goodnight, 'cause that's say farewell, say your prayers, say goodnight, 'cause that's alright.
Previously on Fortnite Follies, the Superstar Saga.
We need to access the Dark Voyager's communications. Once we know the scope of his ambitions, we can figure out how to counter him. Amy, scan and summarize encrypted communications.
The encrypted channel features a single message, addressed to a redacted comm. It says, "I will not fail you."
I was right. The Dark Voyager is working for someone. I need to tell the visitor. And look into a few things. I'll be in touch, Looper. Things are about to get interesting.
If we fight together, we can stop this insanity. My man was cornered, there was no way out. So we found another angle, one they wouldn't doubt. He tricked the eye, oh they said he sold out. But
Deploying for duty. You say I have 2 missions. Hire new talent, and eliminate opponents with a hired character. Roger that. Moving in. As with V2A6, I'm glad you've entrusted a mission to me again. Also, like Alia, I won't question why I don't get deployed more often. You have your reasons. and I respect that. Destination confirmed. Painted Palms. I wonder who I will be meeting here. Given they are a person of interest of the SDA to recruit, they must be a pretty big deal. I just have to wonder, why Kat Holloway? I mean, don't get me wrong, she has some potential, but she's a movie star, which isn't usually soldier material. I don't mean this as a rebellion against your orders. I only mean this as an observation. Perhaps she may prove me wrong, but she doesn't appear to have any armor of any type, nor any real experience fighting an actual war. Confirmed. The Storm Eye is shaped like a triangle. That is also similar to the symbol of the 7 and 7 Marine Corps. I do like the coalition's name being changed to the 7 Republic Forces. It has a nice ring to it compared to the 7 Reserve Forces, and we just realized that the 7 are still alive. New mission confirmed. Collect weapons at Painted Palms. However, despite my mission, I will not be picking up that iron pump shotgun. It is outside of my programmed proficiency to wield such a weapon. The VY Commando models would have a programmed proficiency for such slow, clunky, yet powerful shotguns. I will, however, pick up the tactical pistol, as that is within my programmed proficiency. I will admit, however, that I prefer the original ability to carry gold bars with you between matches. Having to collect 600 gold bars to recruit new members in each match is tedious at best, and risky at worst. You can ask CI2 how that went. I have detected an opponent. However, the only shield I have is overshield, which can only go up to about 50 in 0 build. I've heard that it can go even higher in reload, which would admittedly be nice. Hold that thought. I have engaged an opponent. Hostile neutralized. Anyway, that won't happen here, for a very specific reason. You only have one life through the whole match. No extra lives to convert into overshield. No extra overshield. It's that simple. I now have 713 gold bars. Now it's time to head over to Miles Cross to hire him. Now, where would he be? He isn't in here anymore. I see his icon to the west-southwest. The next question is, how accurate is that to their relative position? Very accurate, it seems. Greetings, Miles. How would you like to join the 7 droid army? We could potentially use someone of your talents, especially if your shoulder-mounted turret is of any use. Thank you for agreeing to join. We will ensure that it is time well spent. See, this is what I think of when I hear new recruit. Yes, he is also a movie star, but he actually looks like he knows what he's doing on the battlefield. I just hope that he isn't less skilled than he looks. If I turned out to have hired a less skilled recruit than CI1 had, I may blow a fuse. Speaking of damaged systems, the storm is moving right now, so we'd better book it to the eye. Miles, please do not lag behind. You were very expensive to hire, and I would rather not lose you. You are still lagging behind, but you do not appear to be in the storm, so maybe things should go well. I can only hope. I will say, this set is very colorful. I'm supposing you were going for an alien planet of some sort. I will also say, Marty Jester would love these trees. Purple is his favorite color. It kind of makes me wonder why Jester doesn't deploy some snapshot troopers and droids more. I know that the original destroyer droids from Kata Tech, V7 tactical droids from Jester Engineering, and a heavy trooper and jet trooper from the 7 Marine Corps all have purple chassis and armor. However, they appear to see some of the least use in the whole coalition. Sure, yes, in recent days, both a heavy and jet trooper got deployed, but the case still stands for both the V7 and the original destroyers. We're almost to the eye. Let's hope we can finish the mission. I already finished the mission to hire new talent, but I mean the mission to eliminate opponents with a hired character. Gunfire detected to my right. Currently ignoring gunfire, as shields are still empty, and they likely have more shields and better weapons than I do. Ignore it though I may. I do want to keep track of it. Therefore, I will investigate this house that was in the direction of the gunfire. Hopefully the gunman isn't lying in wait for us. Imagine if I was humiliated in such a way. That would not be a very nice welcome back mission. Am I malfunctioning? Or did that hot air balloon ping on my sonar like some enemies do? That was concerning either way. Stay vigilant, Miles. Anyone could be anywhere, and they could sneak up on us any moment. Whoever was up there at Latte Landing, I missed my opportunity to hire them. They've been in the storm for quite a while. There's no way they were either not hired, or even if they weren't, that they survived the storm. Perhaps that's for the best for now. I don't mean to say their life had no meaning, but I could only choose one to hire out of multiple. If it wasn't the person at Latte Landing, it would have been Miles Cross. Either way, I was between a rock and a hard place, with likely no right answer as to who was better to hire. There's the cube cradle. I have heard from the 7 Marines that it's not only active, but reactive to getting hit by weapons fire. DO1 learned that the hard way, although I heard he did it on purpose to destroy a building in lethal labs. A noble effort, but a flawed motive. Destruction seldom sticks on the islands. Why did he think that would cause any lasting damage? Destruction only sticks during specific lapses in the loop that have not been consistently exploited yet. Hold that thought. I have engaged a hostile. Hostile neutralized. Mission complete. Thanks for agreeing to this, Miles. Anyway, events like Godzilla's destruction of Shining Span on Enoshima spring to mind. But how such destruction sticks remains a mystery to everyone in the loop. It's not like Godzilla is intelligent enough to tell you what it did to turn Shining Span into Shattered Span. Either way, let's get back to it. I'm sure you don't know what I'm talking about, Miles. Suffice it to say, our voyage on a different island was very mystical, demonic. It was a lot. Hold that thought. I have detected another hostile. Engaging hostile. Hostile neutralized. Anyway, demons, outlaws, an interdimensional, intergalactic empire, some bugs, and a gigantic eldritch horror that some call the Kraken, but is officially called the Dark Presence. And I know it sounds made up, but I am literally a droid. Droids don't have imaginations like humans do unless they are specifically programmed to. Oh, right. I forgot to introduce myself. I am V6S1, a Jester Engineering Black Ops droid, and a key member of the formerly illustrious 1st Special Forces Operational Detachment Omega. Although, after Neo Carnage hijacked us during the Droid War, we have a less than stellar reputation in the 7 Droid Army and 7 Republic forces despite General Jester having already replaced the faulty G2 microchips we used to have with the purged G3 microchips. Hold that thought. Engaging another hostile. I also see that I've hired a grenadier. That should aid us quite a lot in the wars to come. Hostile neutralized. Mission complete. This mission, however, is classified. Suffice it to say, someone is watching us, and I would rather play my part, and keep suspicion off of me for now. Taking fire. I need to get inside before they succeed in shutting my systems down. Maybe hide back here for now. Miles, what are you doing? Are you trying to get fried? Get back here. That's an order. Wait, what? They were behind me too. Got the girl. Now for the hostile with the lightning gun. No. Miles. Systems critical. I will be next if I can't get away. Go away, please. I am...